Congratulations, my chosen ones of the true north. Archangel Michael says you will be very happy tonight because God is giving you that one thing. Open IT now. My beloved of Canada, if you ignore this, you'll miss IT. Congratulations. You did not stumble upon this message by accident. Archangel Michael has guided you here for a reason, you who walk on Canadian soil. Tonight, something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life across this vast land from coast to coast. For years, you've been waiting for a sign, a breakthrough, a divine confirmation that your prayers are not just words disappearing into the cold northern sky. This is it. This is your moment. Archangel Michael speaks only when a shift is imminent, and today he says, Canada, my chosen nation of the north, you will be very happy tonight because God is giving you that one thing you've been asking for. This isn't a vague promise or a coincidence. This is a sacred announcement. The reason you are here reading or hearing this is because your energy has aligned with a heavenly frequency, and God's blessing is moving toward you as you listen, from the Rockies to the shores of Newfoundland. But here's the truth most people never hear. When such blessings are released, they can either manifest or slip away, depending on whether you act. That's why Archangel Michael urges you, my children of the maple leaf, not to ignore this message. If you do, you risk missing the very thing you've prayed for. It's not just a warning, it's a loving nudge from heaven. Take a deep breath right now, wherever you dwell from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Imagine a golden light surrounding you, the same light Archangel Michael carries. This is the energy of protection, power, and answered prayers. Tonight, this light will surround your Canadian home and your heart, preparing you for a once-in-a-lifetime transformation. If you're ready to receive, type Amen 1478 right now to open your heart to the blessing. This number carries the vibration of miracles. As you type it, you're signaling to the universe, I'm ready, do not skip this. Stay with me until the end, because by the final revelation, you will not only understand the full message Archangel Michael is sending you, but you'll also discover how to unlock a spiritual key that has been hidden from most people for centuries. The key will open doors in your life that no one can shut. For now, focus on this truth. Tonight, God is placing something in your hands, a gift, an answer, a door to your destiny. And if you're still skeptical, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada, remember, Archangel Michael has been known for centuries as the protector of miracles, the one who stands between darkness and light. You are under his wings now beneath the northern lights. Type Amen 2549 to seal this first part of your blessing. The number 2549 activates angelic protection for your new path. Archangel Michael has whispered something powerful into your life today, and it is no accident that you are here right now. The truth is many people pray, many people hope, but not everyone receives this kind of divine message. You are among the chosen few of the true north. This means heaven is watching over your Canadian home in a very special way. But let me warn you, this moment is fragile. What you do with this message will decide if the blessing manifests tonight or slips away. Archangel Michael is telling you, Canada, do not ignore this, for what you've been asking for is being handed to you. Now, let's pause and think about this for a second. What is that one thing you've been desperately hoping for? Is it financial freedom? Is it healing in your body or in your heart? Is it the love that has seemed so far out of reach? Or maybe it's peace, peace in your home, peace in your soul. Archangel Michael says that one thing will no longer be withheld from you, who dwell from the Great Lakes to the prairies. It will find you tonight. But here's where most people fail. They doubt. They listen for a while, they feel hope rising, and then they walk away. And because of their doubt, the blessing hovers above them, but never lands in their lives. That is why Archangel Michael is being so clear to every child of light in Canada. Do not ignore this. Stay with me until the end, because something that has been hidden for generations will be revealed, and you will need it to claim your miracle fully. Think about this. In ancient scriptures, whenever a messenger appeared, it was always followed by action. When the Israelites were told to march, they had to march. When the blind man was told to wash, he had to wash. When the woman touched the edge of the garment, she had to reach. Right now, your act of reaching on this Canadian soil is simple. Stay. Listen. Engage. Do not walk away. If you are ready to claim it, type Amen 3691 right now. This is not just a comment. It is a spiritual key. The number 3691 carries the vibration of doors opening in places that have been locked against you. As you type it, you're saying, Lord, I receive this. And while you're here, let me tell you something important, my beloved of Canada. Messages like this are meant to spread because someone in your circle, maybe a friend in your province, maybe a family member, is also waiting for a breakthrough. That's why I ask you to share this message right now across our vast land. Don't keep it to yourself. You may be the reason someone else's blessing arrives tonight. So, before we go further, I invite you, share this video with at least one person you love. Comment below your amen so the angels see your faith. And make sure you stay close, because what Archangel Michael is about to reveal in the next parts will change the way you see miracles forever. Now, listen carefully. My chosen ones of the true north. Archangel Michael has a strategy. He does not just bring blessings randomly. He positions them. He protects them. And tonight, he is surrounding you with a shield so that nothing can block what God is releasing over Canada. That's why, even if you have faced disappointment after disappointment, this moment is different. You are not alone in the fight. Do you feel it? That stirring in your spirit? That tingling in your hands? That sudden sense of hope you haven't felt in a long time? That's not coincidence. That's presence. That's the divine entering your space right now, confirming that this message is not just words. It is an announcement. But here's the surprising part. Archangel Michael says that the blessing is not only going to make you happy tonight, it's going to make others notice. People around you across your Canadian community will see a shift. They'll wonder what happened, and you'll know the answer. God gave me that one thing. Don't underestimate the power of this moment. I want you to imagine yourself tomorrow morning, smiling, lighter, free, as if a weight had been lifted from your shoulders. That's the difference this blessing will make, but only if you hold on to it. Only if you stay with me until the very end. Right now, if you are fully ready to open your life to this miracle, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada, type Amen 5224 in the comments. This number activates the angelic shield that Archangel Michael places around you and your home. It is your seal of protection, a spiritual contract that no evil can break. Remember, we are only in the beginning. The real revelation, the hidden secret Archangel Michael wants you to know, will come as we go deeper. But this is where your faith is tested. Will you keep listening, or will you walk away? Stay, don't skip. Because in the next part, I'm going to share something most people will never hear in their lifetime. A truth about Archangel Michael's hidden role in releasing blessings over Canada that could completely transform your understanding of how heaven works. Stay with me, because your miracle is closer than you think. Archangel Michael has not only delivered a message for tonight, he has opened a pathway that will alter the very structure of your destiny, my chosen ones of the true north. When an angel steps forward with such clarity, it is never for something ordinary. It is for something divine, something extraordinary, something that human effort alone could never achieve. That is why you are here. That is why you were pulled to this message at this exact time. You who walk on Canadian soil from coast to coast. Here is something that heaven has been holding back for the right season. And Archangel Michael says that season has arrived for Canada. You may have wondered why certain doors in your life seemed locked, why opportunities seemed close, but never within reach, why every time you stepped forward across this vast land, something invisible pushed you back. The truth is, those barriers were not permanent. They were temporary delays waiting for this very alignment beneath the northern lights. Tonight, Archangel Michael stands beside you from the Rockies to the shores of Newfoundland, holding the key that will unlock the chains that have bound you. But there is a warning hidden in his words. He says, if you ignore this, you will miss it. Think about that for a moment, my beloved of Canada. How many times in life have blessings slipped away simply because people were too distracted, too doubtful, or too impatient? That is why this moment requires your focus. This is not the time to let your mind wander. This is not the time to skip ahead. Stay with me, because what is about to unfold has the power to change the rest of your life. You see, Archangel Michael is not only a protector, he is also a warrior of destiny. His presence means that there is a spiritual battle taking place over your life and over your Canadian home. Forces have tried to block you, to weigh you down, to make you give up on your faith. But tonight, he declares victory on your behalf. He is cutting through the resistance, silencing the whispers of doubt, and standing as a shield between you and every force that seeks to delay your blessing. If your spirit is ready to claim this, children of the maple leaf, type Amen 4317 right now. This sacred number carries the energy of breakthroughs that cannot be reversed. By declaring it, you are telling heaven, I will not miss what belongs to me. Now, let me take you deeper. Have you ever wondered why some prayers feel like they go unanswered for years, while others are fulfilled quickly? Archangel Michael reveals that certain blessings are timed. They cannot arrive too early because you may not be prepared to hold them. They cannot arrive too late because then you may miss their purpose. They arrive in the perfect season. And tonight, Canada, my chosen nation of the North, he says your season has come. Think of the people in history who waited and waited. Abraham waiting for his promise, Joseph waiting in prison, Hannah waiting for her child. The wait was long, but when the blessing finally came, it was beyond what they could have imagined. That is the kind of blessing being released into your life tonight across the Great Lakes and the prairies. It is monumental. And here's the most surprising part. Archangel Michael says that when this blessing arrives, it will not only bring joy to your heart, but it will also shock those around you. People who doubted you, people who overlooked you, people who thought nothing good could come your way in this quiet northern land. They will have to step back and witness the goodness of God in your life. They will see that you are favored. They will see that you are chosen. They will see that what was once impossible has suddenly become possible. But remember, blessings do not fall without preparation. That is why you must stay tuned, because what is being revealed is the path to sustain blessings, not just a one-time miracle. Archangel Michael wants you to know that this is only the beginning. The joy you feel tonight will be the doorway to a season of overflow for every beloved son and daughter of Canada. Take a moment right now and imagine yourself walking into tomorrow. See yourself lighter, happier, freer, from the Atlantic to the Pacific coast. Picture that problem that once seemed too heavy suddenly dissolving into the fresh air of the boreal forest. Picture that breakthrough coming into your hands without struggle. This is what is waiting for you, but only if you remain connected. Do not allow doubt to steal this. Do not allow distraction to rob you. This is your time, my chosen ones of the true North. If you are ready to step into this divine alignment, type Amen 6852 right now. This number seals your destiny under the wings of Archangel Michael and ensures that what God has prepared for you will reach you without delay. Stay with me, because in what follows, I am going to reveal something that very few people know, a hidden truth about why Archangel Michael is specifically the one chosen to deliver messages of happiness and breakthrough to Canadian soil. This is knowledge that has been hidden in spiritual texts and whispered only among the wise. Once you understand it, you will never look at blessings the same way again. Do not skip. Do not walk away. Your miracle is already on its way, but the secret to receiving it fully will only be revealed as we move forward. Stay with me until the end, because when you do, you will not just be a hearer of the message, you will be a receiver of the promise. Archangel Michael does not appear in your life without reason. His presence is always a sign that something monumental is unfolding in the unseen world above our vast land. When Michael steps forward, it means that God is about to move powerfully in your favor and that there is a divine battle already being fought and won on your behalf across Canada. Tonight, he has spoken clearly. Happiness is coming to you, and God is placing in your hands the very thing you have been asking for. But here is what most people do not know, my beloved of Canada. Archangel Michael is not only the protector of heaven's armies, he is also the gatekeeper of blessings. Hidden in ancient texts and sacred traditions is a truth that has been forgotten by many. Michael is the one who clears the path so that what God sends reaches you without interference. That is why he is often called the angel of victory. His role is not just to defend you, but to ensure that no force, no spirit, no obstacle can block what has been divinely assigned to your life in this true North. Think about this. How many times have you prayed and felt as though the answer was close, yet never fully arrived? The delay was not because God ignored you. It was because opposition rose against you. But tonight, Michael himself has descended into your atmosphere across Canada, cutting through every layer of resistance. What once took years to happen is now accelerating towards you. What once seemed impossible is suddenly within reach. If your heart is ready, my chosen ones, type Amen 7783 right now. This number resonates with divine acceleration and angelic victory. By declaring it, you are claiming speed and power in your blessing. Now, I must urge you, children of the maple leaf, do not underestimate what is happening here. The reason you found this message is because you were chosen to receive it out of millions across Canada. You are here. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. And what you do in this moment matters. That is why I want you to not only listen, but also act. Share this message right now. There is someone in your life, somewhere from the Atlantic to the Pacific, who desperately needs hope, who had been praying in silence, who had been fighting unseen battles. You could be the reason their blessing arrives tonight. When you share, you are not just spreading words. You are opening a spiritual channel for another Canadian soul to be lifted. And don't just share. Take a step further. Comment below your amen as a sign of faith. When you write it, you are marking yourself in the spiritual realm as one who believes, one who is ready, one who is aligned. Let me take you deeper, my beloved of Canada. Archangel Michael says that your happiness tonight is not ordinary happiness. It is not just about a single event or a single gift. It is about a shift in your entire season across this vast land. Imagine a farmer planting seeds in dry soil across the prairies. For years, the ground looks barren, lifeless. But then one night, the rain falls, soaking the earth, and suddenly the next day, the first green shoots appear. That is what is happening in your life right now. The dry season has ended. The rain of blessing is falling over Canada, and tomorrow you will see the evidence. Some of you have carried pain for years in your northern home. You have been overlooked, rejected, and forgotten. But Archangel Michael says, God has remembered you, my chosen ones of the true north. Tonight's blessing is proof that heaven has not abandoned you. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are loved. And you are about to be lifted into a new chapter. If you can feel this in your spirit, type Amen 9026 right now. This number carries the energy of divine remembrance, the assurance that God has seen your tears and is answering them. The true secret of this message will continue to unfold. Archangel Michael wants to make sure you do not just touch your blessing, but keep it forever on this Canadian soil. So stay, keep listening, because what comes next is the assurance of heaven for your soul. There is a mystery hidden in the heavens that most people have never been taught, my beloved of Canada. A mystery that connects Archangel Michael not just to protection and warfare, but to the very essence of happiness. For centuries, spiritual seekers across this vast land have believed that joy is simply an emotion, a fleeting feeling that comes and goes depending on circumstances. But what Archangel Michael reveals tonight shatters that belief for every child of light from coast to coast. Happiness is not just an emotion. It is a frequency, a divine vibration, and Michael is one of the few beings entrusted with the authority to release it into the lives of God's children who walk on Canadian soil. When you think of happiness, you may think of moments, a laugh with a friend, a promotion at work, a sudden gift under the northern sky. Those things are wonderful, but they are temporary. What Michael is offering tonight to Canada, my chosen nation of the North, is not temporary. It is not a passing feeling. It is a permanent opening of your spiritual frequency to align with joy. This is why tonight is so important. You are not simply going to receive a blessing. You are going to be recalibrated to live in a new state of divine happiness across the Great Lakes, the prairies, and the Rockies. This is why Archangel Michael is called the bringer of light. Light reveals. Light exposes. Light drives out darkness. And wherever there is light, there is life and joy. In ancient texts, Michael's sword is not just a weapon. It is a symbol of cutting away sorrow, despair, and oppression. When he appears, it is a sign that God is ready to sever the chains of sadness and release a season of joy that cannot be stolen from you, my chosen ones of the true north. That is why he says to you tonight, you will be very happy. He is not predicting a moment. He is announcing a new chapter over your life. But you must not turn away. You must not treat this as an ordinary message. The angels are moving even now across Canada as you read or listen. Michael stands at the edge of your atmosphere, sword raised, light glowing like the northern lights, and the frequency of joy humming around you. You may even feel it, a warmth in your chest, a lightness in your hands, a sense of expectation. That is not your imagination. That is the sign that the shift has already begun. If you are ready to step into this new frequency, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada, type Amen 6714 right now. This number carries the vibration of sustained joy, joy that does not flicker out, joy that is shielded, joy that multiplies. By typing it, you are aligning your spirit with this frequency. Now, take a moment and imagine your life without the heaviness you've been carrying across this land, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a light heart, even if nothing outward has changed yet. Imagine your mind clearer, your body lighter, your spirit glowing with a quiet confidence that something good is on its way. This is the gift Michael is releasing. This is not wishful thinking. This is heaven's decree over your life tonight. And here is something few people know. When you align with this frequency, blessings flow more easily. Why? Because happiness is not just a result. It is a magnet. It draws good things toward you. It attracts opportunities, relationships, ideas, and miracles. This is why the enemy of your soul tries so hard to keep you in despair. But Archangel Michael is cutting through the despair tonight so that the blessings already assigned to your Canadian home can finally land in your life. Archangel Michael says that happiness has been stolen from many of you children of the maple leaf since childhood. He sees the moments when your trust was broken, when your heart was wounded, when your dreams were dismissed. But tonight, heaven is restoring what was stolen across Canada. Tonight, the joy that belongs to you is coming back stronger than before. And as it returns, it will bring with it the blessing you have been asking for, the one thing God promised you. If you can feel even a flicker of this truth in your heart, type Amen 8453 right now. This number seals the restoration of your joy, a promise that what was lost will return multiplied. Now understand this, my beloved of Canada. Joy is not a luxury. Joy is not something you must earn. Joy is your inheritance. As a child of God, it is your birthright. And tonight, Archangel Michael is simply delivering what has always been yours in this true north. You are stepping into alignment with a gift that was prepared for you before you were even born. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Picture Michael standing before you on Canadian soil, wings unfurled, light shining so brightly it feels like a sunrise breaking inside your heart over the boreal forest. Hear his words echoing in your spirit. Tonight you will be very happy. Let that promise sink deep into you. Let it take root, for this is the beginning of a new life for you in Canada. Archangel Michael has already promised that tonight you will be very happy, but his mission does not stop at delivering blessings. He is also the one who ensures that the blessings you receive cannot be taken away. You see, many people experience short bursts of breakthrough, a sudden promotion, a moment of peace, a glimpse of healing, but just as quickly as it appears, it vanishes. Why? Because the blessing was never secured. It was delivered, but left unguarded, and forces of doubt, fear, and negativity rushed in to steal it. This is where Archangel Michael's true authority is revealed. He is not only the bringer of light, but the guardian of destiny across Canada. When God sends a gift, Michael positions himself as a shield around it. He fights battles you cannot see, so that what was promised to you remains in your possession. Imagine a soldier standing at the entrance of a fortress. His armor gleams, his sword is sharp, and his gaze is fixed. That is the role Michael plays around your life from Newfoundland to the Pacific coast. He is stationed at the gates of your blessing, ensuring that no thief, no darkness, no attack can take what God has placed in your hands. If you are ready for your blessing to be protected, my chosen ones of the true north, type Amen 9632 right now. This number carries the energy of divine sealing. Once written, it acts as a spiritual lock around your life, declaring that what comes to your Canadian home will remain. Tonight, Archangel Michael is ending the cycle of temporary joy and replacing it with permanent fulfillment. Think about Daniel, whose prayers were delayed until Michael, the warrior, stepped in to ensure the answer arrived safely. Tonight, he is doing it for you. Take a deep breath and imagine your life 6 months from now. Picture yourself not only receiving the blessing you longed for, but still holding it, still walking in joy across this vast land. If you believe this is for you, children of the maple leaf, type Amen 7241 right now. This number seals permanence, declaring that what you receive will multiply and endure beneath the Canadian sky. Here is a secret most people never hear, a truth that is hidden deep within the mysteries of heaven, my beloved of Canada. Out of all the mighty angels, out of all the heavenly hosts, why is Archangel Michael the one chosen to protect joy and blessings? Why is he the one who delivers messages of happiness and shields what God places in your hands across this vast land? The answer lies in his role from the very beginning of time. Long before humanity was formed, there was a battle in the heavens. Darkness tried to rise against the light. Pride tried to overthrow humility, and one being sought to steal joy from the presence of God. In that moment of rebellion, Archangel Michael stepped forward. He lifted his sword and declared that joy, peace, and blessing belonged only to the throne of God. That is why he was given authority over joy itself. When he stands in your life tonight, you who walk on Canadian soil, he does not just bring happiness as a gift. He brings happiness as a defense. He knows what it means to fight for joy, and he knows how to protect it once it has been released over Canada, my chosen nation of the North. Think about your own life. How many times has joy tried to rise in your heart, only for worry to crush it? Each time you felt hope slipping, Archangel Michael was there, fighting to hold your blessing in place until the time was right. Tonight, he declares that the time has arrived. If you are ready to honor his presence in your life, children of the maple leaf, type Amen 5921 right now. This number carries the vibration of heavenly alignment, a declaration that you are standing under Michael's protection from the Rockies to the shores of Newfoundland. Michael's role as the guardian of blessings is not by accident. His very name means, who is like God. He fights to preserve God's likeness in you, which is joy, peace, abundance, and love. Tonight, he is declaring your happiness is sealed. Type Amen 8147 right now to seal this joy in your Canadian home. Every blessing released from heaven carries potential, my chosen ones of the true north, but blessings are meant to be multiplied. Michael comes to join forces with your spirit so that the seed planted tonight across Canada grows, flourishes, and multiplies. Imagine a warrior and a king standing side by side. He guards externally while you guard internally. When you both align, nothing can stop the multiplication of your blessings from the Great Lakes to the prairies. If you are ready to step into this divine partnership, type Amen 2305 right now. Tonight, Michael is anchoring your blessings into the soil of your spirit beneath the northern sky. Picture a small flame that becomes an unstoppable fire. That is your spirit aligned with Archangel Michael. The blessing you receive tonight will not only light your path, but it will light the path for others across our vast from coast to coast. Type Amen 4068 right now to claim this expansion. What Archangel Michael is releasing into your life tonight is not limited to you alone, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada. The blessing carries a ripple effect that touches your family, your children, and generations to come. There are patterns that have run in families for years, struggles and burdens. But Archangel Michael says, it ends with you. The joy that enters your life tonight on Canadian soil is strong enough to shatter generational chains. Imagine your family walking in peace because you chose to believe in this moment. If you are ready to claim this generational release for your Canadian home, type Amen 5742 right now. Michael is the guardian of inheritance, securing what begins with you tonight so that it flows to your children and your children's children. Type Amen 6889 right now to seal this generational continuity from the Atlantic to the Pacific. You have stayed until the end, my beloved of Canada, and because of that, you are receiving the hidden key that locks joy and blessings into your life permanently. Joy and blessing become permanent when they are spoken and sealed. You must speak joy even before you feel it, and declare blessing over your Canadian home even before you see it. Right now, say aloud, my joy is permanent, my blessing is sealed. This is the moment your blessing is anchored on Canadian soil, as Archangel Michael raises his sword over you. Type Amen 99 toin right now to declare that what God gives tonight will last for a lifetime. Gratitude is the final lock. Each day you give thanks, you secure your miracle further. Type Amen 5D576 right now as your final act of faith. Tonight you are very happy because God has given you that one thing. From this night onward, you are marked, sealed, and your destiny will shine forever beneath the northern lights. My beloved of Canada, if this sacred message has touched your soul tonight, subscribe to this channel right now so you never miss the next word of Archangel Michael. Share this divine message with every Canadian across our land who needs hope and blessing in their life today.